let's talk about white labeling and what white labeling actually is. So, as a standard, white labeling is a partnership between one company to another, and this goes across other businesses, not just photo booth companies. The white label company will hire an industry partner to execute the job on their behalf. Why should you consider becoming a white label partner? There's lots of benefits of white labeling, lots and lots of benefits, but one of the biggest things is increased revenue. Ultimately, you can make more money because the more jobs you do, the more money you're making. And every job that you do, whether it's for your own company or for someone else, you're making money. It doesn't matter. I will take anybody's money. I will go out and white label for all of you if you want us to, because ultimately you just want more work. So in order to become a white label partner, most companies will ask you to send in an email with a pitch deck, or to send them a message on Messenger first of all, or they will have a lead form already prepared and put that live so that you can inquire about the job or put yourself forward for it. Within this, you need to be really particular about what you're sending. That company needs to know who you are, what you do, the experience that you have, the areas that you service, a list of your equipment, samples of your setup, your output, your rates, like all of that information in one place, because we're all really busy people. And if you have it prepared and you have it sitting and you have it ready to go, then there's much more chance of them hiring you over someone who is asking them 500 questions. Really, it should be a case of, here is our pitch deck, or here is whatever we have put together for white label partners, so that you can see that we are capable of doing this job. And I'm going to show you the pitch deck that we've put together for you. So this is a pitch deck that is completely editable for all of our members, and we've just made it that you can put your brand into it, you can change your colors on it, and this is for you to send to the likes of LAP or to the other partners within the industry that are looking for white label. So the first page is just a bit about the company, who you are, what you do, where you actually service. And then if you have a team or it's just yourself, you can make introductions. Then a list of the equipment that you actually own. And everybody's going to be different in how they lay this out. So we've kind of given you 2 pages that you can play with, because some people will just have small amounts of equipment. Some people will have more. There'll be things that you may not want to hire out. Like there's things in our business that we know that book out every weekend that we're never going to white label to anyone else, because they're always going to book. Rates are, because I know when we go to clients, we can start off with a client where they come and say, oh, we want to drop off booth and our budget's only 800 quid. And we go, well, we can do that, but there'll be no branding, there'll be no customization, and it'll be dropped off and plugged in. Is that what you really want? You know, and then you get into, well, who's your target audience and what's the objectives, and have you thought about this? And then you get them to where they need to be. And then just some contact details so that they can get in touch with you. So this is going to be available on the site for everyone as soon as this Zoom is over, so that you have access to it and you can edit it and update it for your business. But Lap, do you think that is something that's helpful to provide to partners?
That's so impressive. I wish I had something like that. I think that's awesome. I provide the same thing. It's just, the partners have to ask me for, setup shots and things like that. But I think it's so awesome to have that deck ready for them, because it really does streamline everything. But everything that you have listed there is pretty much what they ask me. They just ask me individually. So having a deck just streamlines that, makes it a lot easier experience for them, especially if they're shopping around. Sometimes if they're shopping for multiple white label partners, you just make yourself very memorable with that. That's super impressive. I would love a copy of it.
I bet you would. Excellent. Well,